This is the new normal podcast.
Now, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. You know, this is actually our first of the year. This is our, yeah, our new year. You know, we're missing a member right now. You know,
yes.
He's studying. You know,
Right.
you know, he's here.
New year, new him.
Right.
Exactly.
He's getting to, a new bag. So.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. So, think something that we all should be doing. You know. How's your New Year's resolutions going? Has it already failed, or is it,
Let's see
still
how
going?
started.
Well, I think mine are being realized, right? You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's just like every step, every day. I'm back in the gym. I'm back working out. So, that's one of my things.
Okay. Sophie? Oh, didn't start. Oh, okay.
Sophie, but you know what? She is already doing beautiful. She doesn't have a Morion, so that's her resolution.
That's a blessing in its own. When you get that negative test,
Jesus.
Yeah, the B2K virus. But anyway, so we're doing something new this year. We're having more guests. Last year, we had a couple of people on. This year, we have we're starting off with a bang. We have a comedian for you. All the way from the A.
let her introduce
Matter of
herself.
fact,
Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself, please.
It looked like you was throwing up gang signs. I'm like, wait, no. Wait, hold on now. Kendra Crawford, a.k.a. the HNIC, a.k.a. Rapper the Game, and Nelly's wife. We in a poly relationship. Just want to let y'all know that. Okay. A.k.a. recent graduate from Clark Atlanta University. As you can see, my degree right there. A.k.a.
Excellent.
Yes. A.k.a. I think I got me a sugar daddy now. All right, there it is. I'm pimping Ken.
I got
You know
questions.
what? You
I got
gotta teach us.
questions.
You gotta teach us.
Exactly, because I need.
I'm friendly. I just talk to everybody, and then I just like things just manifest on their own. So
Teach the people.
Yes,
They want to know.
I need to get my pen and paper because you got some lessons to be teaching.
well, do you know how to? Are you like? Without being disrespectful, you can nod or do a blink yes or so. If you're a throat baby, that helps.
Oh,
Baby.
I was gonna say something, but I was trying to be respectful. Just the way that she just threw up the hands, I was like, "Oh,
that's what was making me late. To keep it real with you guys, but I couldn't say that through text. I wanted to be like formal, professional, let you know, and incorporate it with a joke and stuff.
Listen, I'm here for it. Let's go.
And if you need some lessons, let me know. I'll help you out.
Really? You know what? That could be a whole nother episode.
Yes, without the man.
That could be a whole nother
Wait, do you want me to demonstrate on the next episode?
I would love for you to demonstrate."
Yeah, okay. You know what?
Why is it
if you
without
need-
you? Because
if-
I don't
if
know
you
if you want
need-
any lessons.
I don't need any lessons.
Okay,
But if you
does that
need
clarify?
like somebody to help you, I'm here for you.
You know
Oh,
what?
if
Do you want the man?
model.
Do you want the man or the woman? I mean, it depends if you want a sugar mommy. What do you know?
Oh, he
yeah?
is looking for a sugar mama.
I have been in quest for.
So you know how to do a good job, right? Like you know how to like make her toes curl in a matter of 2
please
minutes.
don't use that as. I don't need.
That was the toes. The toes curling.
But it was the same way that she was using other things. So we could use. Yeah, it's.
So,
it's
but I'm
alright.
saying, do you know how to do a good job? Like, are you like, do you have your liquor license?
I do have my liquor license.
I like
Okay,
that.
so how about this? Why don't we just experiment on each other, and I'll tell you if you are good enough to go to the next round. Okay, like let it be like Mortal Kombat, and then you know.
Let's clap it up for that one. Let's clap it up for that one.
Enough about me. That's who I am.
Okay,
A certified hoe. I'm getting paid. Listen, I'm getting paid to be a hoe now, so this is beautiful.
Yo, I like you already. I'll let you know.
Yes, I like the openness. How has it been like doing comedy during COVID?
Right.
Like, have you been doing any stand up lately or anything?
I was doing stand up for 2 months until I had, I caught it. And right now I got like a dry cough that I think honestly takes your body really up to a month. Like, especially if you start to go out and work in the public, because I was home like for like 2.5 weeks. And I finally made it out the house on the 1st, and that was a wild day as well. I was getting hollered at by a homeless person. I'm like, it made me realize I was wondering who's more romantic, a homeless person or somebody in jail.
I don't know.
At this point, they both destitute.
I was about to say they both destitute. Like they both destitute. I don't even really know.
I mean, it's hold on. Let's really dive into that real quick.
Because that was a good question.
Because I'm thinking.
I'm thinking the jail niggas might be more romantic.
No, it's not the jail nigga. Because the
homeless
jail
nigga.
niggas been getting shit stuffed in them for a while now.
Oh.
It's the homeless man because he don't got nothing. So he gotta show you everything.
And at least the jail nigga has a place to lay down his head every night, a warm room.
Exactly.
Us too. Most of them do. They have a place. It might not be the nicest of places, but
We
they
talking
do have
about a
place.
homeless person having a nice place?
And I said it might not be the nicest.
Wait, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm raising my hand. Hold on, wait. I'm raising my hand. Okay. Listen, y'all know, like, I don't know if y'all have ever lived in the hood or currently live in the hood, right? But I am, basically a hood person at this point. Like, I've done. Yeah, I've actually lived in the trap, and I live around the trap. Back to the story. But typically I see somebody get evicted, like once a month at this point. Okay. And so they be leaving their stuff outside. So think about all the homeless people who be coming to pick up the couches. They be doing like teamwork. Okay, they be doing teamwork and stuff, and then they have to gamble who's gonna get the couch for the night. Like, that's what they do. So they gonna have a home.
I'm about to say they do. Trust me. Like, if you've ever been to LA, right? Those homeless people.
My nigga, we talking about Skid Row?
But I'm just saying, though, it's different. It's just totally different. Like,
have y'all ever almost gotten into a fight with a homeless person?
Of course.
Never.
Plenty of times.
Never.
Why are you the only guy? You're the only person who's saying that. You must be aggressive. What you angry with them for? They homeless.
I'm not aggressive. They was aggressive towards me. I'm coming out of
what they do? Give me a quick story. What happened?
I'm gonna give you a quick story, right? I'm in New York City. I'm coming out of McDonald's. I just got a burger. I'm eating whatever, and this homeless person says, "Hey, can I get a couple of dollars?" So I said, I remember my mama telling me, "Don't give money to the homeless. Give food instead." Because they probably gonna just try to buy drugs and shit. So I said, "All right, you know what? Hey, what do you need me to buy you?"
Right.
And I'm lying. I'm in Washington D.C. I'm sorry. I'm in D.C. I'm like, "What do you need me to buy you?" He's like, "Oh, no, I got it. I said, "Nah, I could go right back in the store. I just bought something. Like, what do you need? All I have is my card right now." He was like, nah, I know you got money in your pocket.
What?
So I said, bruh, do you want me to buy you something? Or do you want, like, what is it?
You want nothing at all.
So he was like, nah. Like, if you're not gonna buy me nothing, then why are we having a conversation? I said, I'm trying to buy you something.
Whoa, this brother is violated.
Yeah. So then, he then, like, he then stood up.
Not standing up.
Yeah,
exactly. That's the fighting stance.
And then he started walking towards me. I said, whoa, because I could smell the piss on him already, seeping through. I said, ooh, child. So I tried to, give him still, the 6 feet before we even knew Corona was around, and he kept stepping forward. So I said, all right, bro, like, why are you coming over here? And he was like, "Oh, cause you want to act like you better than me. I've had a hard life and did it," and just started going into a whole rant and a whole story. And then next thing you know, I see him pull out a knife, and he was like, "I know how to protect myself out here."
Whoa!
Oh wow!
On that note, let me see you.
Deuces.
Yeah.
He was about to shake you like Sean Shake Redemption homeless version.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I got a little scared.
You shaking in your boots.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, because them niggas is crazy.
But
some of them are crazy.
To lose, but,
exactly. Because if they stab me and go to jail, they got a place to rest their head at now.
Right.
it's a little restricted, but they still got some.
Okay, I got a random question. This sounds like you're gonna probably be like Kendra. So did his knife look at least clean, or did it look rusty?
That's a good question.
You know what?
That's a good question.
That knife was clean as hell.
You know what? He's a shank man out there. People know what time it is with him. Have y'all? He's equivalent to. Have y'all seen that blind killer thing on Instagram?
Nah,
the comedy little sketch.
Nah, I'm sorry, I did not get to see that.
Okay,
all right. People.
Yeah.
Yes, I seen that. I seen, of course.
Because I'm like, ma'am, no, I haven't.
Yes, but I've seen it.
I'm confused.
He's a killer. He out here like killing people, but he's blind. So it's like, how, Sway? Like, how you out here supposed to be a whole sniper and everything, a professional killer out in these streets, but yet you're blind.
He's not a sniper. He's a knifer. But, like, you know what they say? When you lose one sense, every other heightens, right?
Yeah,
so,
I guess
he can hear you walking. He can hear you breathing.
I guess.
That's true. I'll say this, and I know we got to get on topic. Yeah. I interviewed a blind stripper. Guess what state she was from? Just guess.
Don't say Jersey.
The great state of
Florida.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because everything crazy.
Wait, so I want to hear about this interview because this sounds very interesting.
Well, listen, you guys, listen. I want to quickly plug in so everybody can go listen.
Yes.
It's on my YouTube channel, The Kendra Crawford Show. So her name is Brianna Blair. So Bay Charles, and it's black and white. It was like back in June, I think. I don't know, like August.
Okay.
Spell out your YouTube again for those that
K as in King, Y as in Young, N as in Nancy, D as in David, R as in Robert, A as in Apple, space, CRU, M as in Mary, P as in Paul.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all plug her in. Make sure y'all connect. Make sure
I be doing interviews.
Yeah, make sure you watch this
video.
Yes,
that sounds very interesting.
I'm definitely gonna watch this video.
I'm definitely
I'm watching that.
Yeah.
Now, is she?
It's not gonna be watched because it's gonna be black and it's gonna be pitch black. It goes with the theme.
Okay.
No, that's not why it goes with it. It's because I started out that Blackout Tuesday, but I'm still the only one doing it. Okay. So, black folks, we only march about a week. Yeah. Okay, back to being stupid. All right.
Got you.
But is she added? So, like, if people want to go see who she actually really is she added and all that good stuff?
Yeah, well, you go to my Instagram page and then you go and scroll past and you're gonna see her.
Okay.
Bay Charles is her name on Instagram. But yeah, she's a blonde. She knows how to twerk and all that. She knows how to fight too.
Hold on. She got an Instagram?
Bay Charles.
Who handles her Instagram? Is that what you're about to ask?
I was just about to think that.
I was like, wait, how does that work? Yeah.
Because they the iPhone will do voice record
that works. I understand.
Who handles her graphics and all of that part?
But how does she know her angles? How does she even know she got a fat ass?
People tell her that she has a fat ass.
Well, people will tell you anything nowadays.
Yeah, that's
no,
right.
But my thing is like that's how you know if you got a fat ass or if you got a big breast or whatever. People tell you. Like I didn't know I had a fat ass until 7th grade.
No.
Well, stand up. I want to see something for research purposes.
So you want to see something for research purposes?
No, you got to show me first, ma'am. Because I saw on your video you was like this fat ass, and I'm like I need to see the fat ass.
Okay, well I'll show you guys after we finish recording.
Okay, and I'll show you too.
You want to see some titties too? You want to see some titties?
That's for the new normal after dark. Okay.
Shit. Okay. I'ma just be right here like.
Yeah, you can watch. I don't really care.
That's for the new normal after
dark. Anybody can see these titties. And if anybody else wants to see, you gotta pay. But y'all don't have to pay.
Okay. Ain't nothing free around these streets. Okay.
But let's plug. She's been plugged in. Let's plug ourselves in. You're watching, liking. Please watch and subscribe, and please hit that bell so that you know whenever we're coming up with new content, so that you're up to date with everything. The new normal, THEE, new normal, new normal. On all platforms, we are on everything. Stay up to date.
Yes, we are. So, we haven't done this in a while, for the new year. So, I know Sophie kind of finished her drink already. I don't know if you have your drink over there ready. Because
Yeah, it's getting ready.
Oh, it's
All
getting
right.
ready.
It's getting ready.
It's getting ready.
What you got? You got a bartender?
Okay.
No. I got some Alpine Cristal.
It's that grab. It's that grab for me right
Right,
now.
it's
It's that grab. You had that
it's
same
the
grab for
knuckles.
everything.
It's the knuckles for me.
We see where his mind is at.
I'm not trying to go there. I'm just, you know what?
All right.
So-
Cheers.
Now, if it's an inchworm,
Get-
it's an inchworm. I don't even waste your time. I'm not about to thumb wrestle with.
Health, wealth, and soul. All right.
Yes.
Amen.
All right. So let's get into our topic for tonight. All right. Who wants to introduce the topic? Sophie, you want to do this? Because, my voice is a little
rusted.
Yeah, I was on vacation, y'all. So had a
So
lot
He
of
was
fun.
on craycation, y'all.
he was on vacation. Yeah, but we made sure.
You know
that
what? We'll include that like in another little snippet,
yeah,
and like
we
we'll
got it.
really like kind of dive into
Actually,
what it
or do you feel like it's smarter if you feel? Do you feel that the smarter you are, the more difficult it is to find
Right.
a good, worthy relationship?
is. Right? Is it easier if you're a little dummy to be in a relationship?
I'm gonna answer this one real quick, and I'm gonna say, yeah, it's much easier if you're dumb to be in a relationship.
How so?
All right, let's go back to our grandparents. I don't know about everybody's grandparent, but
I'm glad he used that instead of the word that he used when we were talking the other day. Him. I think you should tell the people.
you know what? I see what you're trying to do.
I think you should
I-
tell
I-
the people.
I see how- I
want to get controversial.
I see the shots fired at me,
I have
but
no
it's
idea
cool.
what they're talking about.
It's cool. Well, I said, these slave, a lot of y'all people, had these slave grandparents and all that, and they wasn't as smart as the rest of us, but their relationship lasted like 50, 60 years. So if their relationship was able to last, and their intellect wasn't all the way up there like that, but they knew what love was. They knew what they wanted. Nowadays, you have we're looking at so many different factors into love instead of seeing if we're just compatible. So no, I don't think I think the smarter you are, the more you look not to be in love.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Why do you feel like that's interesting?
So you feel like the smarter the person is, the more they find reasons and excuses to not be in love.
Yes.
I disagree.
Especially with women.
Well, you know what I think is? I think the smarter you are, the more selective you are, which diminishes your dating pool. Right?
That's
so
true.
That's what I really think. It's
That's
just like,
true.
you can't date everybody because of the fact that you already know that this person.
But why can't
it's
you
not
date
gonna
everybody
work.
though? Why wouldn't it work?
Because it's not going to work. If you have standards, because the smarter you are, you have standards, right?
Okay.
Right. That's just for instance, right? And normally, the smarter you are, the more money you make, right? That's normally how it works, right? The more educated you are, the more money you make, right? So then, therefore, if you're in a money bracket where you're actually a little elevated, then therefore you should be making elevated decisions when it comes down to the partner that you're with, right? You would hope so.
I mean, but that goes back to my point. We're looking at so many different factors that we're looking for reasons not to. So say for instance you make $1 million but your partner doesn't, that's gonna stop you from being in love?
I think
It's not going to stop you from being in love. You just going to fall in love with somebody that is on your level. It's not stopping you from being in love. You're just going to go out and seek. But I want Kendra, what do you think? What's your opinion about this?
I think that when it comes to you being smart, you're gonna be it's like your level of being able to detect BS from like it's like it just be the principle. Like when you're smart, you tend to know I don't know. I feel like wise people learn from the mistakes of others. They don't have to go to that. I feel like being smart, you learn that, you know that. So you want to have somebody who's on your level and everything else. Even if they, have a 650 credit score and you got maybe a 700 or so, like that's on your level. You can deal with that, but you don't want to have to deal with like an adult child, because that's how I equate that. If you are very smart and when it comes to relationships.
All right, so I have a question, right? So, I mean, you said credit score. So, say for instance, the person is smart as hell, but he got a 500 credit score.
Clearly, he's not that smart.
Well, that doesn't mean that he's not that smart.
He probably got into some bad investments. So
it could be a numerous of things, but
okay.
But my whole thing is, how would you look at that, right? My whole thing is just like, I've kind of been there before, right? So I can actually speak from experience, right? One of my last boyfriends, one of my last longest boyfriends, right? He was a serial entrepreneur, right? Where he really didn't really believe in credit, right? Because when he was older too, right? So you're talking about like 12 years my senior, right? So when credit came out, right, you were taught that almost like credit, use it, but then like, damn, if you max it out, damn, it's really, really bad. Right? So then and a lot of people back then were maxing out credit cards and were getting fucked up, right? So we're talking about, okay, he was in that stage. He was at that age, right? So then therefore, at that point, he didn't want to fuck with credit at all, right? He didn't want to fuck with credit at all. So then now, pushing forward when we're together, this is what, let's say 08. I'm sorry, more like, yeah, no. But let's just say like 2010, right? We get together. And he's still at that point, like, I don't want credit. I don't need it because you know what? My money speaks for itself, right? My money speaks for itself. My money can get me where I need to go. And then I'm trying to tell him, no, it really doesn't. But what it is that I have credit, right? So we're able to use my credit to do what it is that we need to do. And I'm just able to use him as a financial backer at that point to get to where it is that we need to go. So from there, yeah, we did grow. But my whole thing is just like, you just don't know the school of thought that people come from, right?
Yeah, I mean, we all don't know where everyone's coming from, but I feel like every situation is different. But I do feel like with women more than men, y'all are, when it comes to the education and that's another thing I was gonna ask Kendra. Are you talking about smarts as education wise or just street smart wise?
Right.
Well, for me personally, because I'm in the streets and I be hanging around street people, I think. I do belong to the streets. Honey.
She belongs to the street.
But no. So with that being said, I think I'm more so street smarts, but education's cool. But I think you need more street smarts and education in my opinion, in this world. And street smarts can be with anything, making sure people ain't trying to finesse you or going to go get a home and whatever it might be. So I think the street smarts aspect, because if you ain't got that, I'm like, brother, how'd you get juked again? Like you didn't realize that?
And I agree with that. I agree on that side, because if we're thinking about street smarts, yeah, you can't get duped. If we just clearly thinking about
just
intelligence and things like that, not everybody.
Right.
Because you're intelligent, just because you know how to take a test, doesn't mean that you're gonna make right decisions.
So what would you prefer, someone that's book smart or street smart?
I need a little bit of both.
I do. I need a balance. I need a really clear balance because I have both. Right? You know what I mean? I have both. I need a clear balance. I'm 100% sure. Do you know where my people from? Do you know where my people from? I could spit out ass.
Well, you know what I was gonna say. Like, once he tries you should just like punch him in the face. Say, you know what time it is.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what?
We've already seen we already seen these hands already in action. So
so was it? Did you win or lose?
Did she? Oh, she won.
I'm always a winner. And
wait, hold on. And hold on. For legal purposes, we're not going to discuss that.
right. You know what?
No. I was gonna say, like, do you have the video? I want to see the video.
No,
for legal purposes, we're not going to discuss
no,
that.
yeah. We're not gonna.
But yeah. Janelle knows how to she
Let's
yeah.
just say she got stripes on.
She got a dark skin
on her
heart.
arm. She got a couple.
Okay, well,
Well, I can't have
what state are you in? So I can come and just see you. Asking for a friend.
If everybody doesn't know, we're in Jersey.
Yes.
Right? We're in
I'll
Jersey.
see. Oh yeah, you have to fight for your life out there. Good. Okay.
I'm telling you,
All right.
when like you think that Atlanta is a mix, Jersey is also a mix of a lot of people too, right? Because a lot of people from the South are transplants up here, right? So like we have such a mixed culture. Like a lot of my family that live up here, they have transplanted from the South. So it's like, I get all of that. And then like sometimes I get like I have like a southern twang to my voice. Like I hear that a lot.
And also, Jersey is very divided between North, South, and Central Jersey.
Right.
So,
I'm glad how you let out Central Jersey as the last part. But you know what it is.
A lot of people gonna say North Jersey and South Jersey.
But apparently I just found out that they're not considering us as Central Jersey right now.
I know they consider us North.
Yeah, they're considering us North, and I really consider us as Central.
Central, yeah.
But okay.
But it is what it is.
So we got to reevaluate that, I guess. But
I understand. But going back to our topic though.
Right,
going
get back
to
on
our
topic.
Let's get back.
So when it comes to somebody, quote unquote, being smarter, how do you equate that, right? Somebody being smarter than you.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Or somebody being smart in general. I'll put
Their
it like
decision making. Certain things that they do, like their mannerisms, like just certain things. I'm like, wow, okay.
Okay, so
Their conversation.
That's true. I have a question. So when you first meet a guy, to understand just how street smart he is, are you kind of like, hey yo, let's walk through the hood real quick and see how he conducts himself? Like, is he walking through the hood scared?
I start talking to him about his growing up, and then he tells me about everything, and then he actually shows me, okay, well, this new cat, he's gonna show me. We're actually gonna do a vlog. He's gonna show me where he used to trap out of the house and trap places, and where
y'all about to go to a trap museum.
Oh, she
it's a real life trap museum.
No. She's not going to T.I. shit.
But a real life trap museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but or just conversations in general. I just have conversations with guys and just see like, wow, that's actually pretty smart.
Okay, you find it?
Wait.
You find it fun to be in a real life trap?
I don't know. I think so. I think like I'm now becoming of it. I don't know. It's just now part of me.
Okay, so what do you mean by that, becoming of the trap?
Because the first 7, 8 years of my life, I was in a good part of a living arrangement. And then we like went to the hood, a 1-bedroom with 5 people up in it, in not a great area. Then we kind of like went to another hood. And like, so I would say 40% of my life, I stayed in a nice neighborhood, right? Okay. Graduate high school, then I'm in the hood. And it's like, I think being in the hood taught me the street smarts. And then on top of that, like, I felt like I finally like belonged somewhere in a sense. I don't know.
You felt a sense of belonging. Why though?
Because it's like the people in the hood, like they celebrate me. It's not like, even though I didn't go to jail or nothing like that, that's a real celebration. You come home and from prison, everybody like throws a barbecue, whatever. But I just feel like, they laugh at what I got to say. Like I can get anybody's attention, while just talking, and people just be walking past and stuff like that. But I mean, at the same time, I don't want to live in this environment forever. I want to go further away with my life and somewhere away from civilization, because even though the hood is fun, anything can still happen in the hood. Mm-hmm. And things have happened to my vehicle, in the hood. And my mom.
What happened to your car?
She lived in the hood.
It got broken into.
What happened to it?
It got broken into. And somebody stole all. they
It
stole
could
all
have
my
got this
weed.
straight stolen. They stole all
They
your
stole all my
weed.
weed, and I'm like,
Why
bro,
you keep
like
your weed in the car?
I couldn't bring it in the house. I was like, bro, like
That's all
why
they
would
stole?
you do that? That was it.
They just stole the weed. How did they know that you had the weed in the car?
She was
don't know, like,
trapping.
You
No,
a
I'm only
drug dealer, my nigga. You a drug dealer. Keep
Keep
already
it real.
established
Kay, do you trap or not? We really want to know. Do you trap or
Why
not?
would I share that type of information like on something that's already
exactly.
We
Come
were
on
just
now.
trying to figure out whether or not we was going to share.
Right now, we trying to figure out if
we know Janelle's level of street
I don't know. They just listen, man.
Well,
They got
I
the
was
same.
just trying to tap to see whether or not she was going to share.
Yeah, but
I-
street smarts
so-
will tell you that she ain't gonna
she ain't gonna-
expose it.
exactly.
You know what? So, ma'am.
But
Thank
but
you.
I can definitely relate to that because growing up around so many Caucasian people, the mayonnaise people, we love y'all, some of y'all. But growing up around them, like once you get into like, because even though yes, I was born in the hood, I was raised in the hood, but we left the hood when I was still young. So majority of my life was raised with a whole bunch of white folks. Right. And so every weekend we always go back into the hood. And every time we go back into the hood, it was like a sense of community. Even though they like to portray us as divided black on black crime and you guys are killing each other, there was still a sense of community,
right.
a sense of home, a sense of comfort.
Right. Remember you used to
when
have
you in the hood.
black parties?
Listen.
Yeah, we don't do that no more.
Black parties?
That should get shot up too much.
When I
Way too many, but it was so much fun.
Honestly, I'm gonna call them black parties because they were black parties. Like
yes,
I don't know,
just when the sun comes down,
no
just
other people
make
that
your way
have
home.
black parties. Like
Yeah.
we had black parties. The whole block shut down, and then like we just doing everything, music, DJs, like whatever it is, like. We got clowns coming out. Like we was getting.
I think what made the change was the fact that because they used to always be like, once the sun comes down, make your way home. But then once they started shooting in broad daylight, that's when it was like,
yeah, we can't do this
we
no
gotta
more.
stop.
But yeah, my experience was a little bit like Sophie's too. But I just never lived in the hood. Mm-hmm. Only time that I would go back to the hood is when I go on vacation.
When you want to Jamaica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different type of hood, though.
Oh yeah.
That third world country hood is different.
It's different.
That's different.
So
That's get robbed in another country.
Yeah.
That's
So
next level.
I mean, out here, like our hoods, Brunswick.
Like our little hoods,
to me,
yeah.
that's not really hood.
Right.
After experiencing, what
Some
Kingston and all those things. So I'm good. So that's why I'm like, when I go out to like Newark or somewhere, it's like I'm not really the only place that really got me a little nervous in the States is Camden.
Really?
Camden
is real. Camden is real. I used to live in South Jersey.
Yeah, so I would never suggest anybody. If you see the sign that says Camden,
right?
Find detours around it because it's nothing good in Camden.
There is. You know what Camden is up and coming. I will not shit on Camden.
I
Honestly,
will.
one of the greatest basketball players that's about to go into the league right now is from Camden.
That's cool.
But one thing I can say was growing up in my white town, they used to always tell us, if you driving through Camden, don't stop, just keep driving. Don't stop.
Well, I'm telling you, Camden is the only place where I ever rode down a road and I had to turn around because they had a pool in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
A blow up pool in the middle of the road.
So
and I was just like, wait, hold up. Like and then at this time I'm a B2B sales consultant, right? You know what I mean? Like I'm fresh out of college, doing what I got to do to get this bread, and then all I see is a pool in the middle of the road, and like y'all sent me out in the territory of Camden. I'm like, is it because I'm black? I'm like, maybe it is because I'm black, but you know what? I'm gonna turn my ass the fuck around.
I feel you on that. Camden, I've experienced I have many stories of Camden, and I'm not going to discuss all those right now because it's not needed. But yeah, if you see Camden, I'm just saying, it was the murder capital of the world for a while.
Pro New Jersey, I think think, like I said, I think Camden is coming around. I really do think.
But
I
to-
see
you
great
can-
things for Camden.
To
could
get
think
back to the topic, Kendra or anybody else could add. Do you feel like a relationship can last with someone that isn't intelligently at the same level as you?
I mean, anything is possible. But I feel like no, not for me.
I think
But
if
why?
the
Wait, hold
person-
on. Why not for you though?
Because my tolerance for BS is just low.
But what's the
I ain't got
BS
time.
though?
I just-
Like, if he's not, because you just said that you're looking for somebody that got really the street smarts, right? So what is his BS at?
No, I'm saying like if he just happens to just be dumb. I don't know, like he just wake up one day. Like if he's good, but I'm saying if like
What if
So
he's
what if-
dumb and he knows your worth though? Because like that's one of my things, right? When it comes down to a relationship, what if he knows her worth?
Hold on. I'm gonna get to that real quick. But if he got the book smart, right? If he has the book smart, but he don't have the street, he doesn't all the way have that street smart. He don't know that if the lights aren't on that street, don't go down it. Like he's still, you know, if he sees somebody outside, you know, on the corner just sitting there, he thinks that he's waiting for the bus or something. Like if he's that just like that, right? Can you still deal with that dude? Because you know he has
No.
a 700.
Well,
Cause
she
I-
already
He has a
He
he
probably-
has
he
a
probably-
700
Wait,
credit score though.
Listen, he probably, you know, nope.
So you can't date a blue collar man then. That's what you're saying. Well, not a
Nope.
yeah.
I don't think that's fair because it's not to say that blue collar men aren't intelligent, right? It's just
No.
to say-
I mean white collar.
White collar.
I was
My
about
bad.
to say,
My bad.
white or
You
blue
can't.
collar,
You can't. So you're saying that you can't date a white collar guy. You can't date a guy that sits up in the office and has a 750 credit score. Like you can't do that.
She
Huh?
need a little thug in her.
But you need that thug life.
No, I don't want that. I don't. You know, who knows? Maybe just see what type of guy I'm with in the next 10 years. It might change.
Never say never. You never say never, because you never know. You're what you initially want. Sometimes we don't. We like to say we want one thing and then we end up finding something completely
Definitely.
opposite.
Right.
Definitely.
So say definitely a little too
I
high.
mean, it's facts though. Like you know, I thought I was gonna be with Megan Good at this
Lord.
point in my
Oh,
life.
my
You know, I understand that. You know, she is recently, you know, divorced her or getting divorced by her husband right now. Me and Megan Good had a moment. Again, I don't understand why the hate is all the way here, but me and Megan Good had a moment. It was a moment. We touched hands.
I believe you.
No, we actually touched hands. We spoke.
No, I believe you.
And we you know, I feel like she got divorced or she's getting divorced because you know she wanted to pursue something over
I'm
here.
outta here.
But I don't
Can we get
understand.
back on topic?
I don't understand why the
Please.
hate.
I just like.
Yeah, I
you
can't-
know
yeah.
what? You know what,
Let's
Kay?
wait.
I want to get back to the real fundamentals, right? Like, okay, why is it that?
So y'all really saying that I
smart-
don't have a
smart
chance
people-
with Megan Good? That's what y'all really
Why
saying?
is it that smart people are
Damn.
more single? Right? I think we should just get back to the fundamentals. Why is it that smart people are more single? Do you know that it is a statistic that women that are highly educated, especially black women, are highly educated, are more likely to be single than women that aren't?
That's
right?
what I said.
But you know what it is because like what Kay said. Kay said we smell bullshit, right? Not only do we smell bullshit, but the smarter you are and the more money that you make, the more time you got, the more less time you have for bullshit, right?
I think
And the higher standards you have, and then that's what I was talking about when it comes down to your worth, right? And knowing your worth, right? And knowing what it is that you
Y'all
want
have
and don't want.
with women. You guys have such high standards, or quote unquote higher standards, but y'all don't see the right man in front of you, and that to me is the problem with a real quote unquote educated woman in a sense, because she's so educated that she wants this Fortune 500 man that probably is going to, you know, treat her like shit when she could get this, you know, garbage truck driver, whatever, that is going to treat her like a
Well, that depends on the woman.
I-
Now,
Of
my whole
course.
thing is like, don't get me wrong, garbage truck people don't make, just shit ass money.
No,
Like,
no.
they
They
do
but
make-
they're
they
what I'm
make a
saying is
pretty
he
good
makes a
They
honest
make
living.
more than
honest-
teachers.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They
he
make an
makes
honest
he
living, yeah.
notorious.
Even truck
But-
drivers.
Yeah, I'm
and-
glad you got that reference. I'm glad you got that.
Oh, nice.
But my thing is it goes back to what I was saying before. Like, if he makes a honest living, he makes a good living. He's comfortable. It's not like he's struggling. A educated woman is gonna still look at him as he's too beneath her.
Right.
And that's the problem. It's not that like he's beneath her. It's just that he's not at that financial level of her. But he can give her everything that she wants. That emotional bond that you guys fiend for.
Yeah.
So, but just because he doesn't have the same bank account shouldn't stop the love.
Right. I think that you should really look for a person for who it is that they really are, right, Sophie? Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like Sophie
the
like, nah, nigga, I need
the
that.
core-
I need that.
No,
I need
but
that
listen,
bank.
The core fundamentals, but have standards. So, like, have a standard. Like, this person should make at least this much for me to fuck with them, right? And I think that, like, you should have a realistic standard, right? Because if you as a woman, if you make $100,000, right? You shouldn't put your standard as your man making $100,000 because that's not necessarily realistic for you.
So
to find
hold
the
on.
man that it is that you want.
Hold on. So if a man makes $100,000 and a woman makes like 25, that's okay.
If the man accepts it, hell yeah.
So, but why can't the woman accept it?
But my whole thing is, I was trying to articulate my point. I said,
Okay, let me hear it.
I said, understand that if you're a woman that makes $100,000, set your threshold. If you're okay with the man making maybe 80 or even maybe 60, but what else does he have to bring to the table in order for you to accept that? Right? He has to probably bring something else to the table.
Okay.
A whole lot, probably more. Like you said, the emotional, the
Yeah, he
mental,
has to bring.
the
He has to
everything.
bring the rest of the package.
The rest of the package to the table.
Sophie, you look just annoyed as
I
fuck.
think it's
But
a
hold on.
balance. It's a
I'm trying to
balance.
figure out why Sophie looks so annoyed.
No, y'all made me forget what I initially wanted to say. So
You high?
no, I'm not.
So you,
I'm just saying.
I'm a little bit.
Okay.
She said I'm a little bit.
Sorry.
I'm not high. I'm not drunk. I'm sober. I'm trying to be responsible for the next couple of
You
weeks.
need to, because we heard about we gonna hear about your trip more on the New Normal After Dark, but I don't heard
yeah.
about your trip.
So what I initially was going to say is that smart women is not that they all don't want a Fortune 500 dude. I feel like their thing is a smart woman tends to, like Janelle said, they know their worth. So they have their standard and they're not willing to compromise it for nothing. Right. That's their thing. Is that once I know what I want, I'm going to stick to it. Nothing else. It's like the whole list. Everything on this list needs to be checked out. If it's not checked out on the list, I don't want him. If he's missing, he can be missing one or two things. I'm not willing to compromise. I know what I want and I'm going for what I want. Would they always find that? No, because it, like you said before, it limits the dating pool.
Right.
So now it makes it harder for you to find because you're so stuck on that list and making sure they have
Right.
everything on that list.
And if you're stuck on it forever, you will be with no one.
Hold on.
You will be
So
with no one.
my question is this for Sophie: when are you making this list?
You make that list. I think you.
Hold
make
on.
that list.
I said Sophie.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. Sorry, you're right.
Kendra, do you have a list?
Of course I do. I'm not gonna tell.
Pass it off to
I'm not
Kay.
gonna tell that either.
No, you don't gotta tell the list.
you don't gotta
But
tell
when
the
my question is, when did you make that list though?
When I got tired of dealing with like BS from
Ain't shit niggas.
from bands, you know what a band is?
Mm-mm. What's a band?
What's a band, girl?
Teach us.
A bitch ass nigga. So I was
Bitch
tired.
ass nigga. Oh, the bands. The bands.
It was a lot of sap, sorry ass
bands.
people.
The bands. You
Okay,
know what?
that
I
that
get
goes
it.
for women as well. Let's just understand that too.
You mean dudes as well?
women.
No, women. The bands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it goes for women. So, but my question is, it goes back to when did you make these?
I didn't make a list
Okay.
because for me, I feel like the whole concept of a list is the expectation and reality concept. You have your expectations, but doesn't mean that that's going to be reality.
Facts.
So for me, I have things that I do want a person to have, but a whole list, no, because there's certain
So
things
how
that.
you talking about a list if you don't have a list?
No, I'm
She
saying.
has a list.
I
but
never
she's
said-
realistic.
But what I initially was saying is that smart women, like women that are highly educated, those women tend to. I was just speaking in general. I wasn't speaking for myself.
Okay.
Speaking in
Well, I
general.
was speaking for you. What is, that's what
wants to know,
I
do
wanted
you
to
have a
know.
list?
Do you have a list? That's what I asked.
And I was telling you that I do not have a set list. There are certain things that I want, but to have like a whole list of things, like no, I probably have
So
one.
what it is that you want? Let's just name 3.
My thing is you need to have a good character. You need to be a well-rounded person because at the end of the day, you could have your pocket could be full, your pocket could be empty. Doesn't mean you're going to treat me right.
Right.
So my thing is how are you treating me? How are you treating your family? Like those I look at. I look at character. I don't look
Right.
at pockets. I don't look at none.
Right.
Character first.
Right.
And then everything else can be evaluated.
I need
but
2 more.
character, personality, they gotta be able to make me laugh and
Okay.
be adventurous, and they gotta be adventurous and have fun.
I like
because
that.
if you're boring ass nigga, keep your
Right.
ass at home.
Snooze
Janelle.
says. Snooze
Janelle,
says no.
3
She gotta give
things.
me one more. She didn't.
She
I
just gave
gave
you
you
What did you say?
3.
Character, personality. What was the last one?
And adventurous.
Oh, adventurous. I thought you were
Can I-
saying
can I give
adventurous
y'all-
be in a
Can I?
category.
Yeah, we want 3 out of you too.
I'll
I
give
was
y'all.
gonna-
I'll give y'all 3,
Just
and
3.
then I gotta go like wash my cooch after this. Like,
Okay.
okay, I gotta
That's
wash
cool.
the sins off.
You got a date, don't you? I know it. You
Yeah,
got
it's,
a date.
it's called A Date with My Bed. I'm tired.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all 3. Okay, God fearing. Okay, I need to know we eat the yolk. I need you to be praying over me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to pray before we have
That's
sex. Like, God, please bless this sex, make it the best sex of our lives.
Oh, nah,
Like
that's-
we
we about
best
to do some
buds
devil
and stuff.
things. We gonna be doing some
No.
evil things in there.
No. I mean, but I'll be married.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's
Oh, so
number
the next
one.
time you
That's
have
number
sex,
one.
you gonna be married?
My throat is not a virgin, but my cat is.
I like that. That was good. That was good. I like that.
Meow.
I like that. Okay.
That's why I'm a
Hugo.
throat baby.
The baby. That's how they get it.
You know, that song was played tonight during our session. Anyways, okay, so
Go ahead. Keep going.
God fearing. I like family oriented, real
Yes.
family oriented.
Yes.
And number 3, conflict, really good at conflict resolution.
Mhm.
That's important.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
deep.
So,
I might have to steal from all y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
I mean,
some
I got
good
more on
ones.
the list.
Really,
Just hit me up.
I really
Yeah,
might
those-
have to steal from all y'all because honestly, that really kind of encompasses everything. So definitely, family oriented is always something that I'm really, really big on. Right. That's the only reason I'm still in New Jersey, guys. Right, because like this is my home base. Right. You know, and all of my siblings have chose to move apart. You know, and I'm like, I have to be the one that's kind of grounded in here. Like my family needs me. They do. You know what I mean? So I'm the one that they call on when they need things, right? So family oriented is super, super big to me. Enterprising, right? So enterprising, and that includes everything when it comes down to making money, includes to being ambitious, entrepreneurial. That sums that all up, right?
And then last one.
And then last one is someone that's really, really like in touch with like the loving side of them. I don't even know what the word is, but like super interpersonal, right? Like, you
gotta
know
be
what I mean?
affectionate.
And like not even that, right? It's just like really, really in tune. Like I need you in tune, right? In tune with everything, like understanding energy, right? Like really, really understanding, like if your energy is off, understand that your energy is off. If my energy is off, read that. Like, you know what I
Gotcha.
mean? I need somebody that's super, super duper in tune and can read energy.
Should we?
And if you can do that, you
Okay,
got
so
me.
Should we
you know.
ask Easy history?
Easy, what's your 3?
Oh, mine is CCT. cook, clean, and twerk.
And
So?
I dropped the mic.
And guys,
You know what? Thank you.
I mean, as
for
long as you
watching
can cook, clean, and
this
twerk, it's all
episode
good.
of The New Normal.
our girl Kendra had to go,
So-
but yes,
She do gotta go, but you know what? Thank you, Easy. I don't even think you need to
No,
explain.
we're not even
I
thanking
was-
him.
I don't even think
Thank you,
need to explain.
Kendra, because she was
Thank
dope.
you for coming out. We loved you. Honestly, I would love to have you back on again. You know what? Let us
Anytime
know.
you want,
Let
just
us
hit
know.
us up.
Yes, you were a great girl.
Okay.
Of course, we'll have to do a day party one day.
Hey.
That would be dope.
It's gonna be a lingerie day party, so y'all gotta like make sure you
Okay,
show
little
like
nasty,
next to
little throat
nothing.
baby.
That's it.
And then she can
Yeah,
teach us something.
look, I can do it better than both of y'all combined. How about that?
You know
And I
what?
believe it, too.
On that note,
I believe it too.
this is
I'm
the what?
just trying to find out.
What
That's
is
all
this?
I'm trying to do. But thank you everybody for watching and the ones that are listening.
Don't forget to like.
Like, we already said that in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. You already know what to do.
Yes.
New normal.
Yeah, so when on that note, and this is
This is the New Normal Podcast.